I'm the Gentleman Wake, and this is a 2-minute deck spotlight of the limited edition Imperial playing cards by Conjuring Arts and Expert Playing Card Company. Remember, for the best in playing cards content, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If this deck feels familiar, it's because I've previously reviewed the King's Wild Project White and Red signature editions of the Imperial deck on this channel. This Conjuring Arts version maintains a few key differences worth mentioning. The deck comes packaged in a premium black matte cardstock tug case with red and gold foil printing. The front announces the deck name and advertises the cards to be of the highest standards. One side denotes they were printed by the EPCC and the other credits Jackson Robinson with the design of the deck. The card backs feature a prominent X-style design in red foil with ornamentation and embellishments in the signature style of Jackson Robinson. Aside from the X design and a thin red line border surrounding the back design, the majority of it is printed in highly reflective gold metallic foil. If I have one criticism of the design, is that the tuck would have benefited from embossing to help differentiate the line work. As it is, the single plane of foil can get lost completely if oriented in the wrong direction from the light. In this way, the King's Wild Project version of the tuck case with the intaglio style printwork is better. There are two small circular seals that include hourglasses within, which aside from the seashells on the X itself represent the only readily identifiable shapes. The tuck is held in place by a red tack stamp seal, which is numbered out of the edition size of 2000. An improvement over the King's Wild versions, the inside of the tuck is a brilliant gold foil repeating tile pattern. Another area that sees improvement overall are the card backs themselves. The black and gold with red cross coloration works well and gives the deck a nice sophisticated vibe. The design is trimmed in a very thin poker style border that includes excellent registration from card to card. The faces include the Expert Playing Card standard pips, indices, and quartz. The index font is very light and thin, and the red of the diamonds and hearts is crimson in tone. One aspect that is definitely a downgrade from the King's Wild Project versions is the replacement of Jackson Robinson's gorgeous standard quartz with EPCC royalty. The design of these feels a little crude and old-fashioned even when compared to the standard quartz seen on countless bicycle decks. The faces of the court cards feature some strange proportions, bug eyes, long noses, and small mouths with line work I describe as unsure. The quartz do feature gold metallic ink and some black and crimson, which of course pulls the design together cohesively. The deck includes the two jokers found in the other versions, a gibbous waning moon and a shining sun, both printed in gold metallic ink. Handling wise, as is the case with most EPCC decks, the deck tends towards being on the more rigid side. Springs and dribbles feel very snappy. The deck seems to be traditionally cut, but it's hard to tell as furrowing the cards in either direction proved more challenging than those decks manufactured by the USPCC or Cardamundi. All in all, the deck handles fine, certainly well enough for poker night, which is where the Imperial deck would really shine. Collectors will appreciate it as well. I think there's a perfect Imperial deck, in concept anyway, that's missing, that would combine the full coloration of these cards, the gold and red foil on the tuck, with the brilliant King's Wild Project quartz in full color and some embossing on the box. Perhaps another edition later on down the road. For now, the EPCC version of the Imperial deck, this one, is available for purchase on conjuringarts.com. Remember, for the best in playing cards content, click here to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm the Gentleman Wake. See you next time.